these like people are calling COVID babies. They're much bigger and developing faster. Who would have fucking thought that when the parents are there, the child develops better? Huh?
It's like you've never played The Sims before. Alright, time to qualify at Las Vegas in the next gen car. I just want to see how tight the times are, because the guys that were running 4 or 5 tenths faster than me in practice, it was literally just 2 guys that were just nose to tail, just drafting around. And I'm not pitting for tires again. I'm not making that fucking mistake again.
I'm drinking some Monster Energy.
What flavor? Just the regular?
Pacific Punch, my favorite.
I actually don't like regular Monster. I'm a big fan of the Monster juices, like the pink and the orange ones.
So Pacific Energy is part of the Pacific Punch is part of the juice line, and I highly recommend you try it.
Have you ever had the pink one, the Pipeline Punch?
Yeah, it's like that, but less intense and candy-y.
The pink and the red are basically the only ones I drink, mostly the pink. I kind of like the orange, but the orange is... There were like 2 different orange. There was one called Chaos, and then there was another one, like they changed it in. Both Both were not that good to me.
Fahrenheit.
Okay, the original Chaos I fucking loved. The new Chaos I'm whatever about.
Yeah, the rename, the rebrand, it's...
I'd say my current tier list probably goes Pacific Punch, Pipeline Punch, and then Mango Loco, because I just like mango, but I get that's not for everyone. I used to just drink shitloads of the fucking original, but I'm like, this is like drinking toxic sludge.
It's literally... It tastes bad, too. Like, it doesn't even taste good to me.
I thought it tasted alright, but like, now I'm just like, this literally just tastes like chemicals.
You know what I really like? NOS.
Fastest lap for Wells, 31.3, P4.
What are these guys running? I ran a 31.485 and the pole sitter ran a 31.333. I'm going to have to get in the draft with these guys and just for the first 5 or 10 laps just kind of follow them around and see what kind of line they're running in these cars. Because it's not within a tenth like I thought all the times would be, so obviously they're running a different line.
Watch your speed. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Got to go out and practice with my team today and got our paint set up and did some photo shoots. Really cool guys. They both sound like, even though they don't live there now, they both sound like kind of British-ish. Like one of them's from Ireland, but he lives in Malaysia. And
dude, I have a friend who speaks Finnish. He does not have a Finnish accent. He speaks like the best.
Yeah, we were talking about this
like,
the other night, and we thought that maybe they were the same person.
Anyway, continue.
Anyway, and then the other guy, he's Richard. I don't know where he's from originally, but he's a white guy living in Dubai that has a pretty like European sounding, like Western European sounding accent.
Huh.
So I'm not sure. I would have to find out the flag on his car, like what he claimed. It's not.
What are your thoughts about Joe Nemechek?
I really like him. He's a stand-up guy, one of the nicest guys in the sport. They called him Front Row Joe. He had a brother named John who died in a crash, and then 3 months later he had a son who he named John Hunter after him. And I fucking love John Hunter Nemechek. He's a young guy. He races now. 24. He's getting to be in his prime. You know, his career's starting up, and man, he's my fucking baby. He had like a mid-tier cup ride last year, and then he just said fuck it, and he took like a top-tier truck ride instead with Kyle Busch Motorsports. He's got 5 wins on the season, and I hope he fucking wins the championship.
That'd be sick.
I've been a big fan of him ever since he was going through trucks and Xfinity the first time and picking up a couple wins. But he's just basically, he's just restarting his career, basically. Because he's like, we only get 1 more year of this car, and then we're going to the next-gen car. It's like, I feel like I haven't done everything I wanted to do in trucks and Xfinity. I feel like I could win a championship down there, or multiple championships down there. So he's like, I'm going back down there, and I'm just working my way back up. I'm just, like, going to do the last 3 years all over again. I think it's fucking awesome. I love him. He's married and has a son, which makes me sad because I want to marry him and have his son. Where'd I qualify? 17th. 17th, but like, all the times are so close. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to like follow these guys around.
That's the end of the session. P17.
Yeah, okay, this is the fixed race. Oh, I'm gonna go to grid as soon as I put a hoodie on because I'm kind of chilling. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Money I'm a man, I can never get enough. Alright, so my goal for this race is to finish top 7. So I'd like to... I'm back. I would like to be up at least 10 spots by the end of the race. I just want to follow these... I just want to see what kind of line they run. Like, I'm just curious how they're getting so much speed by themselves. I mean, obviously, you know, eventually we'll be in a draft where it won't matter. But, I mean, it's good to know. I printed out a track map of Suzuka.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow.
What are your thoughts on Joe Nemechek after seeing that clip?
Seems like a pretty talented racer.
Yeah. He only had 4 wins in Cup, but he was a lot better than people gave him credit for. He never drove for like big teams. He drove for Hendrick Motorsports for a couple years, and that's where he picked up 2 of his wins. But he was the nationwide champion in 1992. So.
Nationwide is on your side.
I don't know why I said nationwide. It literally...
The air temp is 78.
It's not
Fahrenheit.
called that now,
place.
and it wasn't called that then. It was Busch, then Nationwide, then Xfinity.
Follow car
I don't
number
know why
25
the fuck I said
in the
Nationwide.
inside lane.
I wasn't even... I stopped watching when it was called Nationwide. That was around the time I stopped watching. Like 2005 to 2015, something like that. I think 2014 was the first Xfinity year.
Catch up to car number 25.
I like how it's just called the NASCAR Cup Series now. They don't have a primary sponsor. I really like that. They had the Monster Energy. It was Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series from 17 to 19, and then started in 2020. It's just NASCAR Cup Series now. They said, we're too good for a fucking sponsor. Oh, that's a cool car. That Ryan Newman fucking Roush Performance next-gen scheme. Ew, except I think it says Brad Keselowski. That's right, he's driving that car next year. No! Alright, let's go.
Fortune smile upon you.
Let me open this bottle of water so I can just pick up and drink during the race.
Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink.
I am better than you think. Let me buy you a drink. Sure, no. Does Cheyenne like the Studio Killers? She seems like she likes the Studio Killers.
She actually does. She's the one who interested me into it.
Someone got me into them, and I kind of really like them.
I said, who's in your heart now?
Why did they check up like that?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because I'm not used to starting like backwards at 15.
You're on the inside.
Why are they going? Oh god, they're 3-4 wide. They're just barreling into corners. They're driving like it's a video game because these cars drive like a video game car.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear high. Car high. You're on the inside, you're 3 wide.
You're on the inside,
Still
you're 3
there.
wide. If they wreck in front of me right now, like towards the front,
Clear
we're
high.
all dead. Like, there's no way. No one's getting out of this. We're just too close together.
Dude, I'm so fucking... There's just one random quest that I permanently have etched into my brain where one of the things it is. So in the Thieves Guild, when you're doing, like, the Radiant quests, right? You get a special one to do for Erica from the Blue Palace in Solitude. And yeah, you have to get some contraband. And for some reason, it's stuck in my brain where that
Outside.
contraband is, so I just skip, like, half the
Still
fucking
there.
quest, go pick it up from a box,
There
and
they
then
go, they're
just
wrecking.
go
Wait!
to the
Race car is out.
Damn it!
Caution.
I knew that was
Dude.
gonna... There's nowhere to go! There is nowhere to go. That's the entire back half of the field, because there's literally nowhere to go. I wonder how killed the car is. It's not smoking. I mean, I was already 3 wide, maybe wrecking when that happened. How's the... Oh, no, it's killed.
Oh, it's killed?
I can just tell that it's just not revving right.
Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. Box in 320 meters. You got plenty of fuel. Box in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Brakes suck.
Brakes?
7 minutes and 48 seconds of optional repairs. What is the... Well, the B-Fix race is at the top of the hour. I might just back out and go do that. Honestly. Because this is 50... Well, let me see... I want to see how bad that crash was. Like, I want to see what the fuck happened.
Bow, 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 bow.
Oh, yeah,
Bow,
dude.
bow,
They were...
bow, bow.
It was like yard sale. There was nowhere to go. They wrecked for... Well, and this is going to seem further back than it is, because they were all 3 wide. But they wrecked for 7th, but it was basically like row 3. Learn to drive, idiot? What do you mean? You chopped him, Neil. It wasn't the one's fault. I mean, I like how he, like... How did he not get by it up on the top side? Just gas it up and go. And then it was, yeah... I had a guy in front of me. The guy in front of me missed it because he swerved left down to the bottom. And that's what I could have done if I would have seen where they were going. When he swerved left out of the way and, like, everyone was there. So I didn't even have time to follow him. That was kind of incredible.